Each chapter, Mr. Bear will tell you a story about one of us. Come on, we must be late. Keep together, kids. Don't get lost. It's going to be a busy day. Ready? Yes, sir. Come on, let's go, kids. Come on.
What's going on?
Perhaps you'll talk about us. The bear stories are always so interesting. Interesting like us.
Where is he? I don't see him.
I bet he stopped to eat some honey in the bees chapter. We all know how greedy he is.
I want the kids to learn about predators. He's coming.
Quit that jumping!
I see you're all here. Well, today the great book of nature is open at another chapter. I'm going to tell you a story about a crow.
Looks like Grandpa's gonna be away for a while. I think I'll go off into the woods. Let's go into the woods to pick fruit.
I'm not coming. Grandpa told us not to go there alone.
You're such a sissy.
Oh,
Where do you think you're going? You can't get away from me.
broke the window.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell Grandpa.
no, you're not.
Let go. Look, here comes Grandpa. Grandpa! Grandpa, welcome back!
I better make myself scarce.
What have you been up to, Grandpa? Where have you been?
I've been in the woods, son, picking wild fruit. Look what I brought you. See how you like these.
Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! Thank you, Grandpa. They're great. But why did you take your gun?
Boy, looks good.
I heard there's a fox in the woods.
A fox? Really, Grandpa? Weren't you afraid all by
You
yourself?
don't have to worry about me, my boy. I can look after myself. What have you and your brother been up to?
Nothing much.
Well, what happened? Do you have any idea how this flower pot came to be broken?
My brother wanted me to go into the woods with him, even though you told us not to. I said I wouldn't, so he chased after me and knocked over the flower pot.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with that little rascal. I just can't understand what gets into him. You know I wouldn't tell you something unless it was for your own good. Well, we better clean this mess up. Do you have any idea where your brother is now? Do you think he's hiding from me because he broke the flower pot?
I don't know, Grandpa. He was here when I saw you coming.
That boy sure does try my patience. I wonder if he'll ever learn to behave himself. Oh!
Oh, I better get out of here. Ah!
Oh, what was that? Sounded like a gunshot.
Now, what do you have to say for yourself? Huh? You know you're not supposed to touch my gun. Just like you're not supposed to go into the woods by yourself. Now, go into the house and try to behave yourself. Gotta remember that when I tell you not to do something, it's for your own good.
I know.
Look at all the fruit Grandpa picked.
Oh, wow. Oh, is that good? There must be lots more like this in the woods.
Guess I better take these shells out just to be safe.
Listen, come with me and we'll go pick some more fruit in the woods. Then we can eat all we want.
Didn't you hear a word Grandpa said? He doesn't want us going into the woods alone.
Give it a rest. Isn't it about time you started thinking for yourself? So, are you coming or not?
I'm not going if Grandpa told us not to. Besides, he said there's a fox in the woods.
This'll take care of any fox.
What are you gonna...
Hey, shh. Look, there's a crow.
What are you gonna do?
With this, nothing can hurt us. You coming?
Shouldn't we get back? I'm afraid Grandpa's gonna wake up.
Oh, come on. Look at that. Wow. Grandpa's gonna eat his heart out when he sees our baskets overflowing with all this luscious fruit. He'll be glad we went into the woods. You just wait and see. Are you glad you came now?
There's so much.
When I think how long it's been since I had a decent meal, it makes me mad. Today's my birthday. I've got to find some way to celebrate. I smell rabbit.
When Grandpa sees all the fruit we've picked, he won't scold us. He'll tell us how clever we are. You'll see. Let's go home.
I hope you were right, but we'd better hurry. Oh no, it looks like it's going to rain. Hurry up! Faster!
Look, there's a house over there. Come on, let's get in out of the rain. We'll be safe here.
Looks like it stopped. I better go back.
What do you say we stay here and rest for a little while? Besides, we should dry off before we get moving again. We don't want to catch cold, do we?
I have a feeling this is going to be my lucky day. Huh? Did I just see what I just saw? There are rabbits in my den. But diggity! I can't think of a better birthday present.
Something's not right. There's a strange odor in here. What's that?
This is a fox's lair.
How did you guess? I'm so glad you decided to stop by. You see, today just happens to be my birthday, and I can't think of a better way to celebrate than having you for lunch.
What are you doing?
I think you better just accept your fate, because there's no way out. You've got to be the best birthday present I've ever had. Hey! Don't point that thing at me. It's dangerous. Why don't you point it somewhere else? You must have misunderstood me. I was just joking with you, just to cut the ice. Come on, you guys. Can't you take a joke? Today's my birthday, for crying out loud. You don't want to go hurting anybody. Please, don't shoot me. I'm getting out of here.
You see how he changed his tune when I pointed the gun at him? I sure taught him a lesson, didn't I? I bet he'll think twice before he ever attacks a rabbit again.
How humiliating. And on my birthday. How did I think so low?
What's the matter? What could be so bad? I never heard anybody so pathetic in my entire life.
Well, I've never felt so humiliated in my life. Nothing like this has ever happened to me before. Two wretched little rabbits pulled a rifle on me and had the gall to threaten me, so I had to run away. I could die of shame.
2 rabbits? With a rifle? They must be the same ones who scared the devil out of me.
They scared you too? Well, I never want to see them again. I nearly died of fright when they pulled that gun on me. I was sure it was all over.
Looks like they scared both of us. But if we use our heads, maybe we can turn the tables on those little brats. Think about it. Their grandfather's at home alone without his precious firearm.
That's right. Why didn't I think of that? That's a great idea. We'll show those little creeps. Come on, let's go.
Hold it.
What?
Be sure you leave something for me.
Don't worry, you'll get some. Anybody home?
Who's that?
Just me.
My gun! Where's my gun?
I'm afraid your sweet little grandchildren have it, old man. Oh. I'll get you.
Kids, where are you?
It sounds like Grandpa's in trouble.
We're coming, Grandpa!
Run, kids!
I gotcha!
Stick 'em up!
Please, don't shoot. It's not my fault.
Keep 'em
Oh.
up!
It was a crow. It was a crow. Listen. Listen.
What could be so bad? I never heard anybody so pathetic in my entire life.
Well, I've never felt so humiliated in my life. Nothing like this has ever happened to me before. Two wretched little rabbits pulled a rifle on me and had the gall to threaten me, so I had to run away. I could die of shame.
2 rabbits? With a rifle? They must be the same ones who scared the devil out of me.
They scared you too? Well, I never want to see them again. I nearly died of fright when they pulled that gun on me. I was sure it was all over.
Looks like they scared both of us. But if we use our heads, maybe we can turn the tables on those little brats. Think about it. Their grandfather's at home alone without his precious fire.
Right! Why didn't I think of that? That's a great idea. We'll show those little creeps. Come on, let's go.
Hold it.
What?
Be sure you leave something for me.
Don't worry, you'll get some.
You're as guilty as a crow anyway. So,
I don't think it's loaded. Didn't you check to see if it was loaded before you took it? Grandpa probably took the shells out so we wouldn't hurt ourselves.
so what do we do now?
What do? Well, first of all, you can forget about scaring me with an unloaded gun. Here, you. Give me that! It's empty, all right. What a fool I was to be afraid of you 2 idiots. Well, all this activity sure does give me an appetite. I think it's time for my birthday lunch. Hey, where are you going? Don't think you can get away from me. Come back here, you wretched little bunny.
Grandpa, you gotta wake up, Grandpa. My brother's in danger. There's a fox chasing him, and he's going to get eaten if we don't do something right away.
You're making me mad, little brat. You're only making this worse on yourself. Congratulations, Bunny. I bet you think you're safe in there. I'm sorry to spoil your little daydream, but I'm afraid you're trapped in there. I can hardly wait. It's lunchtime.
Why didn't I listen to Grandpa?
Where's my gun?
I know where it is. Here it is, Grandpa.
Oh, good.
Are you coming out of there? You're only making things worse on yourself. I'm getting mighty hungry.
Lucky I brought some shells with me.
Come on. Gotcha.
Hold it right there. Let him go.
You think that thing scares me? You better take your unloaded gun and get out of here before I have you for dessert.
I'll show you.
Whoa! My tail! Oh!
Why the devil is he shooting at me?
Brother, it's all over. We're safe. Grandpa's taking care of them for good.
How did you do it?
Are you all right, my boy?
Yes, sir.
Then come here and give your grandpa a hug.
I'm sorry, Grandpa. Please forgive me. Believe me, I've learned my lesson, Grandpa. I'll never disobey you again.
I always want you to remember what happened today. I wouldn't tell you not to do something unless it was for your own good. It's important to listen to the advice of those who have more experience than you. You understand?
Yes, I understand.
Good. I hope you won't forget that the next time you get the urge to disregard what I say. I want you to make me proud of you, my boy, and I know you can do it if you just put your mind to it.
The crow. How is the crow classified in the animal kingdom? The crow is a bird belonging to the Corvidae family and to the Corvus genus. It's an average-sized bird with relatively long wings, a short tail, a long, strong beak, and mainly black plumage. How many species are there, and where do they live? There are 7 species in the Corvus genus, which are known as crows. They can be found all over the world except in South America. How do they live? Generally, the crow is a sociable bird, which likes to flock together in colonies, sometimes with more than 100 members. Some species migrate short distances in the winter. How do they move? Crows are excellent flyers and can perform remarkable aerobatics. What do they eat? Their basic diet consists of maybug grubs, worms, caterpillars, snails, and mice. In general, farmers consider them quite useful. How do they protect themselves? Instinctively, members of the Corvidae family use collective defense tactics against predators. Crows will attack birds of prey without hesitation and engage them in spectacular aerial combat. How do they relate to people? Crows and people tolerate each other as long as crows don't feed on new shoots in freshly planted fields. Some crows, especially jackdaws, can be tamed. Can they live in the city? Yes. In fact, after spending most of the day in the country, crows will often return to the city, where they find more comfortable places to rest during the night.
Well, have you all learned the lesson? The moral of the story is it's best to pay attention to those who are older and wiser than we are. Oh, look who's coming!